together. So Heather was here a little bit earlier today and helping to get that all set up on my mantle and how I do every year. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, first of all, welcome. I'm Stephanie Williams, owner of Festive Creations by Stephanie. And this is my fifth year of doing, fifth year of doing Christmas in July collection. So what happens is I go live and I make coordinating items so that everything can be sold as a set, if so desired. And well, that's weird. So this is day 5. So day number 1, we did a teardrop swag. And day number 2 was, hang on, let me send out a text message. Day number 2 was a votive, tall centerpiece. Day number 3 was, which one? The garland. Oh my God. Yesterday was our lantern that is over the moon, over the top, gorgeous. And then today is our final piece. And this is going to be another centerpiece, but it's going to be a low-lying centerpiece. So not a tall one that you can put at the center of your table and talk over. Do you know the difference? You know, when you have a centerpiece on your dining room table or wherever it is that you gather, you want to be able to see the person on the other side. And this is one that does that. So I'm super excited. Oops, look here, I didn't realize I was on the wrong camera. I'm talking to you and you're seeing nothing but my hands. Yay. You know what? If that's the worst thing that happens today, I think we can get over it. Humboldt, Tennessee in the house. Pam, bless your heart. Good afternoon. Charlotte, you are going to love it. Watching you and the opening of the Olympics. Robin, thanks for having us on side by side. I feel honored that we're together right now, me and the Olympics. Linda is in the house. Bonnie, you made it. Yay, yay, yay. Hello from North Carolina, Teresa. Good to see you, my friend. All right, so we're going to jump right in because I want to get started. I have Emma and Eli in doing some menial writing sentences. Today's been a rough day for the children. They got in a heap of trouble being somewhere where they weren't supposed to be. And so it makes it a bad day for all of us. But anyway, so let's get started. And as you know, I have this glass bowl. I prepped it ahead of time. I ended up using some spray foam insulation in it to hold my white insulation just because glue will not adhere to glass. It just won't. So I added some spray foam insulation yesterday, so it's been drying overnight. Warming up over here, and I am missing one thing. Hold on, it's right here. And that is U-pins. So U-pins, I'll give you a close-up. U-pins are exactly that. They're shaped like a U, right? And I'm going to be using some of those to add some Spanish moss to our bowl here. All right, come on in and say hey. Don't forget that if you are on, hey, Alabama. Hey, Karen, Missouri's in the house. Virginia, hello, Kathy. Ooh, Maryland's here. Hey, Kim, Pam, I'm telling you, the struggle is real. Ready? Judy, I know I am. San Antonio, Texas. I received my Navy poinsettias and everything you did yourself. So much prettier. Oh, aren't they, Shelly? Aren't they so much prettier in person? Oh, there you go, Teresa. She said she's going to switch to YouTube. I am live on YouTube right now. In fact, let me pull up YouTube so I can see what you folks are saying over there. And if you are watching the replay, please, 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 that too in the comments and let me know where you're from, even if it's during the replay. I still want to know. It's always good. All right, so let me find the video over here. If you are on my text message notifications, you do have a special coupon that is valid only through Sunday. Most of you have had this coupon all week, but I sent it to everyone today to make sure. Come on, where is the video? To make sure everyone had it. And then stay tuned because live stream performance, but where is it right now? I always have the hardest time. There we go, live. There I am. I always have the, so if you stay tuned, later on today, we actually got some new items in, and I'm going to jump over to the shop and show you some new items. I will not send out a second text message, but I will tell you that when I get done with this project, we're going to hop down there and see what's happening there. All right, comments, yay. I see the video, come on. Okay, there I am. Now I have it. Virginia Squire, good morning to some, good afternoon to others. Don't you love that California time? Yep. Teresa said I'm over here now. Hey, Teresa. All right, so U-pins, Spanish moss. So when I have styrofoam that I feel is going to potentially interfere and it may show or it may be too much to cover, I like to do a ground cover using Spanish moss. If you've never used it before, it's very messy. Room close by or the way that you clean your table, but that's what I use these little U-pins for, is I'm just going to cover this and I'm going to take one of those U-pins and stick it right in there. I do have the glue pot on over here. I will be using hot glue as we add things, but see how I'm just kind of, I'm covering the foam, covering the foam. And the U-pins just kind of hold it in shape, hold it where I want it to be. It doesn't have to be perfect because as we start to add elements to this, that glue and the elements will also hold the Spanish moss in place. I'm gonna need some more. Probably not that much more. Don't worry, we'll sweep. We'll sweep over there when we get done. Come on in and say hey. Deb, hello. Roxanne, oh. Regina, thank you, girl. Diana's in the house, Central Florida. Hey, Dawn. Sheila, are you on my text message notifications? Because there's a code in the text message. If you're not on my text messages, you won't get that code. It's the only way you can get it. So Sheila, you should have gotten a text today, every day this week, that says I'm going live, or if you signed up for my text messages sometime during the week, it was and you text me the word July. You know what? It just occurred to me, I think I might have actually given you guys the wrong text message or the wrong code. Wouldn't that be awful? Hold, please. It's Friday. I'm human. It's going to happen. I'm going to make mistakes. So I'm launching Etsy Made Easy. And no, I gave you guys the right code. I'm launching Etsy Made Easy. My next workshop will be again on August 11th. And I sent out everybody the wrong email that signed up. So if you got an email that says something about an April or January Etsy Made Easy class, just ignore it. There's another one to follow that says, oops. It's just Murphy's Law. It's Murphy's Law. But hey, I did give you the right coupon, so see, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. Hey, Vanessa. Glad you're able to join us, girl. Yes, I'm on text. Okay. Regina says she's been getting them. Perfect. Okay. Let me clean this off. So yeah, the little kids, you know, kids will be kids. But today I have to share. They did something that was really very poor decision, and it was a safety issue. So, you know, whenever our kids scare the bejeebies out of us, it causes us to react. And this was an unsafe thing, and they disobeyed rules, and that's just part of, I'm trying to work, they're trying to play, we have a set of rules, and they still have, being new, they're still learning, but today was a little beyond. So right, the first, so they're writing sentences. They're grounded for the rest of the day. They're writing sentences. The first sentence was, I will not play in the shed. That should be a hint right there. Then when Uncle Gary got home for lunch, he had them change it to, I will not play in Uncle Gary's shed. Because we have two. We have she shed and he shed. And now they're writing, I will respect my adults. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Pam, it's just, I told Gary, I said, whiskey? He's like, can you get whiskey around here? Like, I don't know, I was just kidding. But they're actually going to go to their grandpa's this weekend, later on this evening after we get school supplies. And it'll be good. It'll be good for all of us. Okay, I have my glue pot on over here with my glue melted. I've got my items laid out. So let's go right overhead. And I am introducing a new thing. So this week, we've been using this long needle pine. We've been using some poinsettias, the blue poinsettias. Also, these magnolias, we've used those this week. These gorgeous glittered sprays. And so now I'm going to add a little bit, I needed some filler, so I grabbed some juniper. And then also this royal blue or navy blue pick. Hang on a second, let me get this open a little here. It actually has 3 different stems on it. 1, 2, so lots of fun there. So we'll be using some of that as well today. Whiskey Fridays, amen, Keitha, girl. Is it truly a thing? Because I'm all about it right now. I'm all about it. Heather just keeps going, Stephanie, it's going to be an adult weekend. So tomorrow, Gary plays, let me get my tag, plays a private event. It's a pool party. It's friends of ours. And so I'm going to bring the cocktails. I'm going to bring a bathing suit. And the kids will be at Grandpa's, so we'll be able to chill. If I get all my work done today. I've got quite a bit more that needs to be done. So do you ever wonder, okay, Stephanie, what do you do during the day? Well, if Heather packs your orders, what else do you do? Well, I emails, so I'll send out emails. Today I'm working on the Etsy Made Easy because that's getting ready to, we're getting ready to do the Etsy Made Easy class on August 11th, that 5-day workshop. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, let me get you a link because my normal link is not working. And let me think, where is that link? Oh, dashboard. There we go. So, sites, go back. So I'll get you the link. I will put it down in the comments below where you can sign up or, get more information. And it also has a way that you can purchase it. It's a 5-day workshop. And friends, it's $20. If anybody on here today has been in my Etsy Made Easy workshop, they will tell you that it is worth its weight in gold. So whether or not you've had a previous Etsy shop or you have one now, or you're thinking about opening an Etsy shop, it's a $20 investment. I am there 5 days. I give you so much help, but I break it down into step-by-step bites so that you can get everything before you even open up your shop. I give you all that pre-work, and I walk you step by step on how to open your shop, as well as show you how to create listings, how to complete a sale, how to set up your shipping, how to get found, how to do your photos. I mean, there's so many things that I provide you that it is priceless. The reason that I have it at such a great price is I want to help you succeed, number one, but also just to kind of give you a taste of what kind of coach I am. You know, I'm a business coach, and I teach people not only how to work with Etsy, there we go, work with Etsy, but also every aspect of their online business. All right, I'm going to pin that, maybe. I don't know. I can't pin it. Why can't I pin it? Oh, but there's the link. Kim, that's the link that I'm using right now because my normal one is not working. So be sure to spread that around. Also, if someone you know referred you to my Etsy Made Easy class, they get a $5 per person bonus. So if Kim has somebody that says, hey, Kim, Bryce sent me to you, Kim gets $5 for every person. So it's a win-win for everybody. All right, let's come overhead and see what's happening down here on this side of the table. All right, so we are starting to see, and again, this one is going to be elongated, not so much round. We're going to have some smaller things come out, but watch, just watch. I love it. I love it. I'm concerned that I still don't have enough Spanish moss over here. So before I go too much further, I'm just going to kind of tuck it down in. Signed up before but wasn't able to give the class my full attention at the time. I think I might sign up again. Genia, yes, absolutely. And what's crazy is you will have access to the class, to all the material for at least 30 days. But it's typically more like 90 days. Like I will leave it in there in the group until time for the next class. But I guarantee you, you're going to have access to all the material for at least 90 days, or excuse me, 30 days. So even if right now is not a good time for you, bookmark it. The only thing is that you will miss having me to support you. So when you are active in the class during the 5-day workshop, I go live every day and I answer questions and I help you with any bumps in the road. But after the 5 days are over with, I don't get back in that group. And you can imagine the hours that I spend, well, even just going live every day, that's 5 hours of my time. And you're giving me 20 bucks. Well, I don't know about you, but you do the math. And of course, that doesn't include all the other time that I spend recording and setting everything up for you all. So you're getting a great bargain, and be sure to utilize it, okay? All right, I'm going to add some long needle pine. Yes, 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 yes. Well, you know, life happens. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I hope that you're able to absorb and be able to focus on it. But certainly I am the person that knows life happens. We feel it. Oh, Regina, that's only for the time that I'm live. No, I've already spent a couple of hours today just rebuilding the early bird video So if you sign up before July 31st or on or before July 31st, you will get a bonus video from me all about shipping. So it goes deeper into shipping, some additional tools that I don't cover in the training. So that early bird bonus is only available until July 31st. So I just rebuilt that email, and that was a 2-hour adventure. But all of that kind of stuff takes time. Uploading new product into the system takes time. You know, not to mention the crafting part of it. We like to craft too. We want to craft so that I can keep up with my skills, right? Let me see if that's the longest one. That's about the same. So I'm going to just go right smack dab in the middle. I've had my Etsy shop for almost 2 years, but they've made so many changes, etc. I've never been able to catch up on. Would your class help me with some of that? Yes, Linda. So just like recently, Etsy had several updates July 9th. And in my private coaching group, and that's another thing. If you are a member of my business coaching group, the Etsy Made Easy course is included. And when I do online courses, if you're in my business coaching group, that's included in your membership. But we just went over all the updates a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, as a matter of fact, that Etsy has made. So yeah, it goes over all the updates and what currently is happening. And honestly, Linda, it won't take you long at all to get caught up, because to create a listing is the same way. You're going to create a listing. All right. Does it look weird so far? Blah. Well, guess what? It's going to grow. It's going to grow. Because now I'm going to take some of this gold and we're going to divide this up into 3. There's going to be 3 on each side. There's 3. 3 more. So it's an awesome deal, and I don't get my check until August 1st. Well, even if you can't jump in on the early bird bonus, you can still get in on the workshop. You can sign up as late as you want, even after August 11th, to get in the workshop. The only thing is that you may miss some of my live days. So I will be going live in the workshop every day, all 5 days, to answer questions, to help you. But I promise you, one of the key things with my Etsy Made Easy course, my 5-day workshop, that I get the most is how I break things down and easily explain it in a language that you can understand, and I go at a pace that you can appreciate. So if you are somebody that struggles with technology, it's perfect for you. If it's somebody that just needs to start and stop, and if you're like me, interruptions, don't worry, the replay's there, because everything I do is recorded except my live Q&A every day. And then after the live Q&A, then I post it, but I am actually live during that. So I'm live answering questions. And what's really fun is by the time we get done with it, we're ready to start looking at what work you've completed. So we look at your Etsy shop and give you honest, real-time feedback. All right, look at what's happening here. So now I'm adding some of these gold sprays. And Leslie asked, would the Etsy workshop be good for someone that is not ready to yet open shop, just looking to see if it's something I might want to pursue? You can, absolutely. You can. Somehow I ended up with 2 over there. Okay. We're going to do 2 at once, I guess. You will have, so I will tell you that the reason I do a workshop in August is because if you want to make sales during the 4th quarter of the year, which is our busiest season, I don't want that down there, we need to list them, start listing them now. So think about, you know, it's not like opening up a Five Below right down the street and everybody's seeing it being built and they're all excited because a Five Below is coming to town and we're watching the construction and we drive by it every day and we're seeing ads on our local news or whatever, local channels or whatever. That's not how our Etsy shop works, unless you are promoting it on your social media page somehow or through your emails, etc. So with Etsy, right now, it's July, we're listing our Christmas items. We're listing our Halloween items. And because it takes Etsy and Google, or search engines, a little while to find us and know who we are and know that that's a Christmas item or a Halloween item or a fall item. So ideally, you want to start listing at least 60 days ahead of the season. When's the first day of fall? When is fall? September. Guess what? People start buying fall items now. That's why Hobby Lobby has all their fall out right now. So ideally, now is a great time to get your items listed. Perfect time. Okay, before I go any further, I have to. Hang on, I'm designing right now. You do want to take off the tag, that's always important. Even though these don't have a price on them, it's tacky. We are not mini pearl around here. No, 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 no. All right, so these are those magnolias that I've used throughout the week in different designs, and they're absolutely stunning. One thing about this year's Christmas in July is that the word elegant definitely comes to mind, right? When you add these colors together, elegant comes to mind. And so with this elegance, kind of see, there we go. I don't want it to be quite that long. So I'm gonna put glue on here and it's actually gonna go up underneath and we're gonna stick this stem in here. It may still be a little bit too long. We're gonna add glue to it and it's gonna go right up underneath here. I might have to turn it on its head here for a second, but we'll get it. Ooh, I think I can get it. All right, so now I'm going to take a little bit more juniper. If you'll notice, I added juniper to the sides, but I didn't put any in the center, and this is why. Because I needed to get that placed in there to figure out where I want to add some juniper to fill it in. So let's add a little more juniper. We're going to put a piece right here, kind of under our magnolia. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Perfect. Love that. And we're going to repeat that on the opposite side. Well, hello, Miss Chrissy. How are you this fine Friday? Chrissy, what's happening this weekend? I think I sent you or post or tagged you or something in Gary's playing Sunday at the Crowbar. That's it. So if you want to come hang out with us people, that'd be awesome. Be awesome, awesome. Okay. Another one. We're going to do another magnolia on the opposite side. I really don't need this one here yet, so I'm going to take it back out. I was premature with that one. We're going to add that magnolia again right in here. This is really my favorite. I love working with centerpieces. And I like to do different shapes and sizes and heights and containers. I've got, I don't know if I'll go live, but I've got some Halloween items that are coming up that I'll at least record them because it takes longer. It takes longer for me to go live than it does to actually make them. And then I've got that big event coming up in October that's all Halloween. So I really have to crank out some Halloween. Claire, girl, you're never late when in my world, ever. You're never late at Festive Creations. Glad you could make it. Charlotte, you know, let's buy you a train ticket. Right? Let's just get you a train ticket. And perfect. All right, now I can bring that juniper in. Let's go behind, get that glue off of there. We're going to go up underneath that magnolia. Perfect. I couldn't have done it without your help. Okay, now I'm trying to decide if I want to use some of this. I'm just going to cut a piece off here and see if I'm going to like it in this design. I love the piece, but I'm not sure if it's going to fit with this design. Claire. Come stand in the corners, right? Just watch it happen. Actually, I've already got some started. I had to spray foam some stuff last night. All right, so my choice is that. All right, let me tell you, you guys get to vote here because this is we still have one more magnolia that's going to go right smack in the center. Remember, this one is not going to be a very tall centerpiece. We don't want it to be, we want it to sit on the table. And we want people to be able to be seated at the table and see each other over this centerpiece. So we're not going to make it tall. We're going to make it slower to the ground. But it is oblong, so it's got the length on it here. It's going to make a statement, trust me. So this one, let me cut that off. And let's just go ahead and place this puppy right in the middle. So we have our height. All right, that's placed. Go down a little bit more. Yes, okay. So now my options are use, I don't know what it's called. Let's call the blue balls. Let's just call them blue balls. Option number 1. Option number 2 is adding some blue leaves. Option number 3 would be add a little bit of both. And there will be more juniper in here too. Possibly even some more pine. Yeah, we're gonna add some more. I've got 2 more pine that we're gonna use. All right, what do you guys think? Oh, hang on, let me catch up here. Hi, Sharon. And of course, those of you over on YouTube, you matter too. Teresa, I love that. She's so excited about the Etsy workshop. She's already snagged her spot. Snagged her spot. And let me grab that tag. Okay. Not going to use white because we're using the cream. We're not going to use the blue poinsettias because we use the magnolias. No one has an opinion, really? Now that's odd. What is this world coming to? That my friends do not have an opinion. Okay. Well, then my gotta make sure we're all kind of even over here. And we're going to go. So I have 2 pieces of the long needle pine. So we're just kind of going to go one on this side, a little more towards the center. And we're going to go one just the opposite. You like the blue leaves, Deb does. I like the blue you used on the other side, Claire said. Can I say I kind of agree with both of you because I feel like this adds a whole new texture to it, but the blue leaves also add some elegance. So what if we do both? Let's just take a look here. What's the worst thing that can happen? We tear it back out? Sure, that's all. No harm, no foul. And tag. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what else to call this except blue balls. It's got a weird name. It's got just kind of ripping it back a little bit so I can have a little bit of a stem. What is it hanging up on? It should be turning without any hesitation. There we go. I'm going to just go ahead and place these. So when I'm not sure if I'm going to like something, I'll just stick it in the foam. But what I'm going to do is fire up my glue gun. And that way, once I figure out where I want them, then I can just go right in there with my glue gun and secure them. Ugh. One more. Come on, get in there. There we go. Oh yeah, I like that. Let me grab the other one like this. I think it's in the other room. Ta-da! Oh, no wonder. It's got the little tag thing on there. All right. What do you guys, what's your plans for the weekend? Thanks, ladies. What's your plan for the weekend? And gentlemen, if you're watching the replay, I don't think there's any gentlemen on here right now. Got big plans? I already told you what mine were. And the kids are going to Grandpa's. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I like this where it's going. Guess what? This is gonna go right down in here. Talking about a boat on the lake, I'm with you. We're going to be at a pool this weekend, but being out on the lake would not break my heart. I understand. Claire, where do you live? Here in Illinois, it's supposed to be unbearably warm this weekend, so I'm a pontoon kind of girl, and so we like to hang our feet off the back of the pontoon and just tootle. Just tootle. You know, that slow vibe. One more. Do I have... Hang on a second. Guys, don't forget to, if you are getting my text messages, and after today... If you don't want any more notifications, be sure to reply stop. Just type the word stop or text me the word stop, and you can stop the text message notifications. No harm, no foul. I'm so happy that you hung out with me this week. But keep in mind that I will continue to text occasionally when I go live or when there's a sale or special news going on. Here probably... very soon, I will be sending out a text message just about Etsy Made Easy because it's such a huge event. And I don't want you to miss out. The worst thing, the thing that breaks my heart the most is when people go, I didn't know you were having your class. I wanted to be in on that one. So I've got an email list of people to notify. There we go. Okay, let me stop for a minute and get some of this glued down. I think my glue gun should be about warmed up. Oh, no, it's not because Stephanie didn't turn it on. Oh, yay. Oh, Renee, thank you. Oh, Claire, there you go. So you are in Atlanta. All right, awesome. So, yeah, you're probably going to enjoy that water then this weekend. I'm not much of a swimmer. Never have been. But I love being on the water. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I get a tan during the summer because I love being outside. I don't think I was outside much last year. But this year I've been able to spend a lot more time. It's those boundaries. Saying, you know, I'm trying really hard to get everything done so I don't have to work the weekend. And God love Heather. She's been trying to help me out today to make that get that accomplished. And don't know how much I appreciate that. Trust me. But spending the day, we don't have a pool. I don't want a pool. I don't want the responsibility. So Gary's playing that private party. So we're going to go over there. I'm taking my suit, a towel, cocktail. And I will not, and friends, I don't check the email on the weekends. I don't. Now, I will text people if it's their birthday, but that's it. I try not to work on the weekends, and especially now that we have the kids. Weekends are very precious. But I think that's funny. Just usual days programming, Sunday service, and running live stream on the service. Well, Deb, but you know what? Somebody's got to do it, and I'm glad they've got you to be able to do that. Karen, thank you. The heat dome moving back on top of Texas this weekend. Yay, Deb. Yeah, we're supposed to get that heat too. Kim said she's going to be chilling by the pool. Going to be a good weekend weather-wise. Good. Linda, get outside and enjoy some of the weather. Donna, thank you. So glad you stop and take time for it. Renee, it's super important, right? Family is huge. And that includes our spouses, right? So even though the kids are going to be at their grandpa's, got to take time to support your spouse too. And he's, with him playing this weekend, there we go. You know, I try to support him as much as I can, when I can. Oh, sugar. What the who, hey, who? Why is that getting so hot? I don't remember turning it up to high, but apparently somebody thought I needed that. Okay, sorry, talking to myself here. Now I can zoom right in here, get a spot to glue. Oh, Gary's home. He's going to have chores for the children. I wonder what the temperature is now. Is it supposed to start getting hot today where you're at? Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 81 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, it's only 81.
Tonight, expect a low of 59 degrees.
Oh, and tonight a low of 59. Look at that. It's a great day to be outside. Not gonna lie. We might have to go find something to do out on the patio. Wow, I really got that glue going. All right, so for this, let me get you the overhead view. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna be working under this magnolia, is I'm just gonna close it back up so that I can reach fairly well underneath it and add some filler. So I took my juniper stems and I've cut them in half. So I've doubled the size. So they're pushers. The juniper is a pusher. And so I now have 2 pieces. When I do that, I try to take the top of the stem here and kind of bend it over when I can. My needle nose are better for this, but so that doesn't slide off of there. So it kind of puts that break or a stopper right there. There we go. And now I have 2 pieces. So I'm adding some glue and going right underneath that magnolia and filling this in. And then this will be close to that Spanish moss that we did. So it's just kind of filling in those light spaces. Of course, now I'm reaching around my glue gun. A Lazy Susan comes in really handy to work on floral designs. If you have one, be amazed at how much craft room doing crafts. And I like to use it a lot for florals. I have one. All right, let me take a look here. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Charlotte, they go back on August 14th, I believe it is. August 14th. Do I have two of these? I do. I actually think I'm going to use this guy. Right in here. Some here, here, here. Okay. So that rule of three, just looking at that rule of three and trying to look at the nice balance. And I think just a little more right in here. Hang on. Let me see if I'm gonna like that. Yeah, I think I will. Let me see. It's always amazing when people see the Christmas in July collection in person. It's so kind of like Shelly said earlier, you know, that she got her order with the blue poinsettias in it, and they're so much prettier in person. I wish there was some way to help make it look true to life on camera. If there is, I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But if you have any tips or tricks, we're all a community helping each other out. Help a sister out, yes. Okay, friends, I'm not gonna lie. This is absolutely stunning. So hang on a second. Let me get this out of the way, clean up a couple of things, and I'm gonna show you what this looks like. About 5 p.m. it was off for 18 hours. Jenny, did you have a generator that you worked with or, you know, was able to use? We have a generator, but it doesn't work. I keep telling Gary, you know what's going to happen? We're going to need that generator. And you're going to keep going. I really do need to get that generator fixed. He'll really think it's important once we lose power, right? But hopefully you had a generator. How did you go with 18 hours? Well, look, I get how it's possible, but I'm glad that it's back on. Certainly glad. All right, let me get rid of a few strands of glitter, a few other whatnots. And don't forget, when I get done here, I'm going to go straight down to the shop. Well, probably check in on the kids because kids are with Gary right now. And go to the shop. The new items that just came in. So I will be live from the warehouse. I will not be sending out a second text message. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, and I will be live the warehouse here in a few. Okay, let's see if we can see what this looks like from every angle. Let me take off the Lazy Susan. So first of all, it's in that glass globe, but you see that it's low lying. So I should be able to be sitting at a table and have a conversation, sitting in a dining room chair over it. I also like to take a look from this angle. I think I say it the children's angle, the toddler's angle. I like to get down here and go, does it look pretty? Do I have any gaping holes? No, I don't. But more so, what does it look like? Appealing, appeasing. Is it pretty from all sides? So can you see that? Yes, you can see the side there. And move that out of the way. So there's one end. There's a side there. And there's that one. So from every angle, it's going to be appealing. And it won't be so overwhelming that it's knocking into your plate or, your other decor on the table. And of course, this will also fit nicely on a sofa table, a more narrow table, maybe one that you've got in the foyer or a TV stand, the more narrow. So I like to have the elongated designs for things like that too. But this one is absolutely stunning. And of course, I think the magnolias are the reason that just really takes it, and just the navy blue and gold. But I'm gonna go add this to my collection. We have the mantle, we have the fireplace all set up with the teardrop swag. We've got the lantern that we made. We've got the garland, the tall centerpiece, and now the elongated centerpiece will be added to that collection. And I will be showing you that very soon in a photo, and I'll probably take a little reel of it as well. So I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week with Christmas in July 2025. My 5th year in a row. You have made me happy, happy, happy. These will be amazing for the upcoming holidays. And what's nice is it's a winter long color. So it doesn't have to be, nothing in it says it has to be away after Christmas, because it can stay up all winter. Those nice, beautiful colors. All right, friends, thanks for hanging. Join me in about 30 minutes. I'll be down to shop and we'll go live from down there. If I don't see you, have a great weekend and I'll catch you next week.